welcome to the next session on operations research. In this session, we are going to discuss about the graphical method which is used in solving the linear programming problem. The graphical method of solving linear programming problems is a visual approach to finding the optimal solution for problems with two decision variables. This method involves plotting the constraints and the objective function on a graph to identify the feasible region and determine the optimal solution. When you see over here, graphical method will involve two decision variables only. This is a limitation of graphical method, but this is how graphical method works. You will plot the constraints on a graph paper and hence you will find the points at which you will calculate the value of objective function. It should be either maximum or minimum based on the problem that you are solving. Here's a step-by-step guide. Steps to solve linear programming problems graphically. First, you need to define the decision variables. Identify the variables involved in the problem. So say if your problem has two decision variables x1 and x2, you need to first figure out what they stand for and what they are. So say if your objective function is given as maximize z is 4x1 plus 3x2 and it is subject to certain constraints like 2x1 plus 4x2 less than equal to 8. You have 5x1 plus 10x2 less than equal to 12. And you have x1, x2 is greater than equal to 0. This is the question given to you. So when you have to identify the decision variables, what you need to do is, you need to figure out the value of these x and y by first say assuming the equation 1 and substituting this equal to 8. This was less than equal to, you will first assume it is equal to, then you will put x1 is equal to 0 and you get x2's value. When x1 is 0, x2 will be 2 and when you substitute x2 is 0, you will get the x1 value as 4. So these are the points that you have obtained and you can plot them on the graph and you can join them to form a line. Formulate the objective function, express the objective function which is to be maximized or minimized in terms of decision variables. So as you can see here, the objective function z is in terms of the decision variable x1 and x2. Formulate the constraints. Write down the constraints as linear inequalities in terms of the decision variable. So you have linear inequalities over here in terms of decision variable. Plot the constraints. Convert each inequality constraint into an equation and plot these lines on a graph as I told you. Determine which side of the line satisfies the inequality by selecting a test point, typically the origin, if it's not on the line. So what you do is, say you are plotting this line. This is x1 and this is x2. You will have to plot the points. So you have 0, 2. 2 will be over here. This is 0 and you have 4, 0. So this is say the other point. This is 2 and this is 4. So you got to join this. And it is saying that it is less than equal to. Less than equal to means towards the origin. And then you have to similarly plot the second point and get this value. So once you plot these two equations, I am plotting the other equation as well like this. And once you plot them, this is also less than equal to, you need to mark the feasible region. Both are less than equal to, so this will be the feasible region inside. That's how you solve using graphical method. Identify the feasible region. The feasible region is the intersection of the half planes defined by the constraints. It is a set of all points that satisfy all the constraints simultaneously. So if you see the graph that I have drawn, what I have shown you is the feasible region which was formed by the two lines, and since it was less than equal to, it was marked over here. This is the feasible region and all these boundary points. So this is A, this is O, this point is B and this point is C. So these 4 points are where you need to calculate the value of z. Plot the objective function, choose a value for the objective function and draw the corresponding line, isoprofit or isocost line. This line represents all combination of the decision variables that give the same value of the objective function. Now once you have plotted these points, you can substitute in the equation of z and get the value of z. If you are solving for z maximum, what you are doing is you are going to choose the highest value and accordingly you will choose the value of x1 and x2. If you are trying to minimize the cost, you will choose the minimum value and you will accordingly choose the value of x1 and x2, which are the values of the decision variable. Optimize the objective function. Move the objective function line parallel to itself towards the direction of optimization until it touches the last point within the feasible region. This point is the optimal solution. So as you saw, generally the point where the two lines intersect is where you are going to get your optimal solution. Determine the coordinates of optimal point. The coordinates of the optimal point give the value of the decision variables that optimize the objective function. So if this point is, say, it is 5, 3, when you substitute for this equation of z, you will get the value of z, which will be maximum amongst all the 4 points that we have chosen. So with this, I end the session. I hope you have understood the steps to solve the linear programming problem graphically. In the next session onwards, we will start with solving the numericals based on this topic, and you will get a clear picture as to how the diagrams are to be drawn and how the value is to be obtained. If you have any doubt, please write to me in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for latest video updates. See you in the next session. Thank you.